Hi and welcome to SHVP Access. I'm your host, Jack Higginbottom, but you can call me Jackie. Okay, so next week sees the release of the brand new film, The Greatest Threesome in the World, starring none other than the great Gandalf the White, that hilarious character Mr. Bean, and Captain Jack Sparrow of the Black Pearl. So, last week seen our celebrity reporter Roger Spaniels interviewing the three about the new film. Mr. Spaniels, we're waiting for you.
Okay, Gandalf, lovely to meet you.
Hello there, lovely to meet you too.
Good.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Baby.
Good to meet you. Okay, Jack, thanks for talking to us. My name's Roger.
Hi.
Why don't you tell us a bit about your new film?
Well, basically this film is about me. Why wouldn't it not be? It also has in that big white-bearded person Gandalf from those Lord of the Rings films, and that crazy little man who doesn't talk much and carries that little teddy bear around. Mr. Bean, that is his name. And basically we go on an adventure in which we have no visible way of making another film, and we have to find our own way of creating our own low-budget film.
Okay, so we're here to talk about your new film, The Greatest Threesome in the World.
My new film, yes.
How was filming?
Filming The Greatest Threesome in the World was quite an enjoyable experience for me. For so long I've only been known to be part of frivolous dramas and fantasy films. It was nice to get away and have a little bit of a laugh.
Well, you mentioned for so long, and it's true you've been doing this sort of work, it's like acting and both on the screen for a long time. Do you feel like you have any wisdom? Do you feel like they really look up to you on set?
Oh, it feels like it's been an eternity of acting for me. And I would like to say they do look up to me, as I am of course full of experience, and they want to get every last ounce of talent from me.
I would like to talk about this film. I was in this film because they loved me in America so much with the Bean films. They had to have me in it. I said straight away, I'll be glad to do it if I can leave Teddy out of it, because he always gets the limelight.
Professional rivalry then between you and...
Yes, Teddy has been known to take the spotlight many, many a time. If you've seen that time I cut off his head, that was because I'd had enough of him, I tell you.
So a love-hate relationship then? But still, do you still feel some sort of affinity towards Teddy?
I love Teddy, but I wish the little fluffy bastard would stay off the screen. I love him. I love to cuddle him in bed. He's a comfort item, really.
So a new direction then, is it?
Yes, because, like I mentioned, that the whole idea of not having any films was the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy is of course finished, meaning I don't have another job anywhere else, and I need money for rum.
So who does the great Gandalf admire in the world of cinema?
Well, in the world of acting more so, I quite look up to that great little character from Lord of the Rings, Gollum. Because you've got to forgive the poor little thing that he's not very versatile as an actor. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, you wouldn't have anybody calling up and saying, oh, we would like you to be the next James Bond, or oh, we'd like you to play Darth Vader's cousin, or something like that. But the only reason I do admire him is not because of his versatility, but because of his determination in the acting world. He won't give up, even if it means he's not going to get very far.
So speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean then, is there a fourth one on the cards in the future, or is that not something you would consider?
I would love for there to be another one, but I can't even remember the storyline of what happened in the third, other than all the worlds ending and everything going all bad. So, if they could create some sort of dimensional space thing in which they could bring everything back to normal, I would very happily do a new one. It would be quite nice to do a science fiction version in which I play a loose cannon of a space smuggler.
Very quickly, what does the future hold for Gandalf?
The future for Gandalf. Gandalf the White. Hopefully, he will become the greatest magician in the world, and he will get any acting job that he wishes for. I quite like to see myself in the new film that is having to be starring myself, of course, because I'm the greatest in the world, and it's actually about magic. So I can do my own stunts, if you know what I mean. Also, I'm releasing a DVD next week. The art of bending spoons. I use my kinetic powers to make the spoon bend in front of your eyes. It's coming out next week.
Okay, very quickly, not much time left. Who do you prefer, Gandalf or Bean?
I think I'll prefer that Gandalf character, as he has all the crazy magic things, and he can use the hocus pocus and the alocus hands, and he can turn you into a frog if he likes. Yeah. And I'll go, I want some rum. No, I'm finished with this.
Good job, good job.
I need some rum. Here. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Spaniels. What's that? Oh, they just decided they're going to add an extra scene last minute to the film. Would you like to come and watch it being filmed?
I would love to, yes.
Of course, we can't take the cameras, but you're more than welcome to watch.
Right.
Thank you very much for your time.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
I will see you later. Take care.
See you at the premiere.
You're coming with me,
Yeah.
so come on.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, great.
This way.
Thank you, Mr. Spaniels. So that was the greatest threesome in the world. We'll be back next week with more on SHVP Access. I've been your host, Jackie Higginbottom. Bye.
Okay, hey, Gandalf,
Gandalf. My grandkids call me Gandalf, you know. They can't quite get their grasp around Grandad and Gandalf. They mix the two words. Instead of Grandad Gandalf, it's Grandalf. Sorry, we'll start again.